Hello and welcome to Cat Eye Studio. Today we're talking about photo-heart connection with founder and photographer Kat Saloma. Where did the inspiration come from to develop the photo-heart connection?
It's been building a while with my practice of photography. Over time, my purpose and motivation for why I photograph has changed. Long ago, when I got into photography, it started as capturing memories and where I was, the people I was with. I seem to want to record all of those little details of life as if I was going to forget them someday. And if I had a photograph of them, I wouldn't forget. And over time, that shifted to being more about capturing feelings and emotions, and my feeling of being in a place and my emotions about something became evident in the photographs I was taking. And it's kind of ironic because as I have moved over time away from taking photographs of people and having more people in my photographs to taking more photographs of things and places, that it's become more of a reflection of me internally rather than the external world around me. So as I've gone through that process, I've looked at, well, why do I love this photograph and what about it really connects to my heart? Why does it have an emotion for me? And every time I run into one of those photographs and I look at it closely and I start to understand why this photo resonates with me, how it was created, I get one step closer to making it easier for me to create that next photo that matters to me. And so that's the photo heart connection for me, and being able to set up a system where I regularly review and spend some time in thought around that, in trying to understand why I have a photo heart connection, where it's coming from, only helps me more in the future. So that's where the inspiration came from, my own experience, and then trying to create a practice out of that experience that was doable for me on a regular basis, and then being able to share that with others too.
So you're sharing this on a monthly basis?
Yes.
Right. How would you like other people to engage with you in the photo-heart connection?
On a monthly basis, on the first of the month, I am going to create a post. I will have reviewed my previous month's photos and look for the one that I feel the strongest photo heart connection, and then write about it. It's the piece of the review and then the writing that really helps me understand. I don't know if you've ever had the experience where someone asks you a question and you answer it and you didn't know that answer until you actually said it to someone else. And that's kind of my same experience with some of my understanding about my photos. I don't think about it and I don't really contemplate it until I have to write about it. And then when I do, amazing things come. So I'm going to do that. And then what I'm doing is inviting everyone else to do the same thing. Just review your photos, find the one that has the strongest heart connection for you in the last month. And these could be photos you've taken in the last month, but they could also be photos that you've just worked with. They could be from prior months or even years, but you have this strong heart connection. And then write about it. Just why does this resonate with you? What happens? I think at first for people, it might be hard and they may not find much out of it, but with practice over time, it'll come easier. And then by writing about that post, then we'll link it in and we'll share it with each other. So everyone who's doing this will be able to find their photo heart connection posts and their writing and learn about how they're connecting with their photos. And that'll help us learn more, through others' experiences, as well as it will help us connect with other people who find photography as a form of self-expression and a connection to the heart.
Sounds amazing. So with the writing of the narrative or the story, is it set to between 30 and 40 words explain this photo?
At this point, there's no rules, no expectations.
Okay.
I think it's up to the individual what works for you. For some people, it may be a few sentences and that's all that comes. That's what they get. And for others, it may tap into a story or some deeper place that you have more to say about it. It doesn't matter. It just depends. And that's also the beauty of it. We'll all have a different experience and we'll learn from each other's experiences, different ways to approach this photo heart connection.
I think it's a really lovely way to engage with an image. It's almost like stepping into the photograph and remembering that moment and the feelings you had. And I think it's a really good way of expressing it and allowing it to live and go on in some way.
Right. And It makes it a piece of you in a way that just looking at an image and saying, oh, that's pretty, doesn't.
How do we send our photo and story?
So on the first of the month, I'll do my post and I'll post a link up. And so everyone can keep their photo and their story in whatever place online works for them best. So if that's a blog, if it's on Flickr, or some place where you can pair your photo with your story and then link it in for the rest of us to find. There will be a link up on my blog post on the first of the month. You don't have to link in and you don't have to share to participate. You can do it on your own and just write it out for yourself. And you can still visit all the other links. There's no expectation. And different people have different levels of comfort with sharing with others, and it comes over time. You have to sometimes build trust in a community to share at a personal level like that. I completely trust that the community that is going to be involved in this is going to be fantastic, because the people who are drawn to this type of photo heart connection are the kind of people I want to know. I call them kindred spirits.
And can we share your logo on our blog?
I have a blog button, and if you go to my website and go to the blog, you can click on it. It'll take you to the Photo Heart Connection page, and on that page you'll find the code. You can just copy the button and put it in your blog post or on your site, and this will allow everyone who's participating to know that yes, you are participating, and also to help others who run across it and say, wow, I really resonate with that post, to find out what it's about and whether or not they want to participate. My website is Cat Eye Studio, and from there you can find the Photo Heart Connection.
Please go to the website to find out more about photographer Kat Slomer and for more information on the e-courses. Thank you for listening.